Welcome back. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As you've seen, we change our stage for the next session, which will be an awards ceremony. We have here the T TEC awards ceremony. The T TEC Telespazio Technology Contest Awards ceremony is the open innovation competition organized by Telespazio and Leonardo and open to young STEM students from universities all over the world. It's my pleasure to invite here on stage Luigi Pasquali, CEO of Telespazio, who will...
There is a video.
First of all, the video, sorry, please, colleagues.
So, good morning, everyone. First of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for having accepted our invitation for this Telespazio Technology Contest, the 5th edition. We are really honored to have a large number of very important persons that are supporting us, and today will give us also some elements to reinforce the rationale and the importance of this technology contest. You know that this is the 5th edition, and it is in our path of open innovation. Indeed, Telespazio and Leonardo have always followed the open innovation as a clear evidence that in our field, in our world, specifically in the space, the cooperative approach is essential. We have opened this methodology involving university all over the world with a great success and a great answer. So this was really a very important step. You will see that also this year we got contributions from everywhere in the world, and we have proposed to students and academias topics that are very important in our path of innovation, on which we are working, preparing the future of Telespazio. Particularly, these topics that were part of the Telespazio Technology Contest of this year were space exploration, in-orbit servicing, geoinformation digital twins of our Earth to help sustainability, space domain awareness, secure and resilient communication, and of course, position, navigation, timing, infrastructure, and solution for Earth and other celestial bodies. So these were the topics. We have got really fantastic results. We'll hear in a moment. So before asking a number of very distinguished guests that are here, that are honoring us with their presence, I ask Gabriele Pieralli, the Chief Operating Officer of Telespazio, to better explain the technology contest that is arrived today at the 5th edition. Gabriele.
Thank you, Luigi, and welcome everybody. And I should have a nice speech prepared by Marco addressing the key elements, but honestly speaking, I would like to start, instead of going through the points that have been provided with, I would like to start with the venue. So it's important for you, young engineers, and to understand where you are. Here you are in the European Center of the Space Activity, with a great ambition. So this morning, the commissioner and the very first panel of the day addressed the way forward to the future. So Europe is not a space power as of today, but all the stakeholders are determined to be. There is a long journey to do, but everybody wants to do this. And that's why I'm saying this, because the research and the innovation is one of the pillars of this way forward. So it's very important what you are doing now. It seems that what you are doing is a pure academy. It is not, because at a certain point it will be turned into reality, into business, into real activities to sustain the space activities. So I would like you to understand the importance of what you are doing. Please consider what you are doing not an achievement but a starting point of your journey. You are at the beginning of your career, so take it as a starting point, not as an achievement. And I see Marco that stressed the fact that this T TEC is not only for Telespazio, is encompassing the whole Leonardo galaxy and the Leonardo activity. So this is a very remarkable point that I would like to share with you. So what else? Nothing else. Good luck for your future activities and congratulations for this award.
Thank you, Gabriele. So now you have touched an important point. So this T TEC is in the framework of Leonardo. That is why maybe Franco, you may give us your contribution to underline Franco Ongaro, Chief Space Business Officer of Leonardo, and has been very close to this project since years. And then, so thank you, Franco. If you may give us some words on this fifth edition.
Thank you. Well, thank you for the invitation, and most of all, I'm always very happy to be here at T TEC, because it's a great opportunity to see on stage somebody that has less than 60 years. So it's a good opportunity for some diversity in the panels you will see for the rest of the day. No, but most of all, Leonardo spends all of the items of the, let's say, space missions, from launchers to spacecrafts, payloads, and of course operations, and data, most of all, data elaboration, and that is the crucial product of our space missions. So I'm very glad that this year I got a little bit of an insight from Marco as the groups that were selected for the prize, and I think they span a wider variety of initiative with respect to the past, and they're all of great interest for what we do. So I'm not only proud and happy, I'm really looking forward to hearing you, and that's a good reason to keep it short. So thanks a million.
Thank you, Franco. T TEC has had the honor to have the support here in Europe from important institutions, the Parliament, for instance. And we have here one of the members of the European Parliament, Mr. Marian Gian Marinescu, who is the chairman of the Sky and Space Intergroup. Honorable Marinescu has been very close to us since the very beginning, and I ask, please, to give us your remarks.
Thank you very much. I am very glad that I am here second time. Thank you very much for the invitation. It's true that last year I congratulated a lot Leonardo for this initiative, and I am repeating these congratulations, because this is a very good activity to try to bring the young people together and to work for award, for a prize. This is very, very good, and not everybody is doing this today. So congratulations also for all the finalists. I understood that your proposals from a lot of other all over the world countries, which is fantastic. And I hope that you'll repeat it and you'll do it next year and after next year, and that the winners from last year, I hope that they put it in practice what they have done already, yeah? And the winners this year will do the same thing. So for you young people, young researchers, it's important to be here and to participate in Europe. I hope that you will not live for United States or for China, I don't know, because the financing is easier for your ideas. I want only to add something. Last year, the Parliament voted, and it was approved in the budget for this year, for 2024, another 2 pilot projects for connected with space. It's about launching. So I hope that this year the Commission will start the tender, will launch the tender this year. So please look, and maybe you have some ideas there. I heard from President that this year themes were connected with space awareness system, something, yeah? You know that we are waiting from the Commission the proposal for space traffic management. That will be a very important proposal. We hope that it will come, because we are waiting for it since a lot of time. So maybe your ideas will be also good in that direction. So thank you very much again. Congratulations for all the finalists, and congratulations to you all that you organize this and keep doing this. Yeah? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you, Mr. Marinescu. So we heard that also the Parliament has followed us in these years, but as well as the Commission. And we have here Evi Papantonio, is the working director for the space policy. So thank you, Evi. If you may give also some remarks.
Thank you, and good afternoon, actually. And I would really like to congratulate the young with disruptive ideas that we have here, and of course, thank Leonardo, what you're doing actually for this. Why I'm saying this. It was also mentioned by my boss earlier. What we face in Europe is that we have a lot of brain drain, actually. So we need these young, innovative ideas, disruptive innovation, people thinking out of the box, to be able to stay in Europe, to stay with us. Why? And aerospace, it is really a strategic sector for Europe. In particular in the current geopolitical context. Me, myself, be a mom of young teenagers that they really aspire into aeronautics engineering, so I know how important it is to keep the innovative ideas here in Europe and not to live in the US or elsewhere in the world. In that sense, as a European Commission, what we're doing is we're really stepping up our efforts, facilitating conditions for young entrepreneurship to be able to develop their ideas here in Europe. And of course, in partnership, so the skills aspect, last year, it was the European skills year for us, so we really want to work more and more with universities, academia, and bridge the contacts with the industry, because what industry, we have this excellent, and Leonardo is one of the jewels of the European ecosystem, aerospace ecosystem. So for us, it's really comforting to see that they invest in mentoring, in coaching young ideas, young people, so that they are able to bring forward and closer to the market. And we could complement eventually these nice ideas from facilitating access to finance. We have a lot of EU programs in that sense. We hope not so bureaucratic, or less bureaucratic. This is something that is also important for us to be able to retain the talents and skills in Europe. So it is really for us a fruitful collaboration between Leonardo Telespazio and the young universities, accompanying you, the three finalists, in this journey of growing your ideas, mentoring, because this is something that you will get this coaching, which is very important to bring forward your ideas. And we're happy actually to see this happening in Europe. And stay tuned with us. Don't leave away. Thank you.
Thank you, Evie. So, great support also from the Commission. But now I ask, please, the President of the Italian Space Agency, which is, by definition, one of the main sponsors. It's not economic, by the way. No, they are very close to us in this process. And then the benefits of selecting the best ideas in this spirit of open innovation is something that we share with the Italian Space Agency. Teodoro, please.
Thank you. Good morning to everybody and to everyone. Just a few words. As we know, space is a high demanding environment in which innovation is always needed through development of new ideas, new programs. And to this extent, also as a sort of support for new startup initiatives, I think that open innovation is worthwhile to be supported. Also to catch some of the opportunities which are coming with the so-called new space economy. So having said that, let me say I would like to thank Leonardo and Telespazio for these initiatives in which many students and university are involved at international, not national level. And this is very important because research and development and technologies, they are strictly linked and they go together. They cannot be divided if we look to the future. So my congratulations to all the awards winners. I don't know their names, but anyway, my congratulations. And we heard this morning by the plenary conference that space is a sort, let me use an unusual term, is a sort of enabling environment for dreams. So please go on with your enthusiasm, go on with your dreams, with the compliments of the Italian Space Agency. Thank you.
Thank you, Teodoro. Thank you. So I think that immediately after Teodoro, I think I need to call another important supporter and friend, Professor Erasmo Carrera, President of AIDA, the Association of Astronautics and Aeronautics in Italy. And by the way, together with ASI and AIDA, Leonardo is supporting the realization of IAC 2024, which will be in Milan. So that will be really very important. And then I can tell you already now that the next edition of T TEC will be activated, started, and announced during the IAC 2024 in Milan. So it will be a very nice moment for this project also this year. So Erasmo, please, thank you. Give us your...
Yeah. So thank you very much, Luigi. Thank you for inviting me, for involving AIDA and academia. I'm representing the Italian academia very much in this very important initiative. We know that, this is quite, we say, unique opportunity in Italy, as such as you made it. And we know that many students are really motivated to make a proposal and to apply. We are disseminated with the help of Marco and Stefano, this event in many universities in Italy. And I think you get so many applications. And I see also someone from Polito here, so someone from Polito was successful as well. And as you said, it's very important. Space is very important everywhere. We feel very much that is particularly important in Italy. We have Italian Space Agency, as you said, they are really a strong will to work on space, to make space as a very important things for the Italian country, and it is everywhere in the world. And as you said, we are also very happy and proud to organize the next IC all together in Italy, in Milan in October. And we hope also, of course, we will have a chance to do something with T TEC there. And as I said, this is a wonderful initiative. I hope you can continue, and also that guys that have got, a grant, they will have really opportunity to accelerate it, to make their idea implemented. Okay, thank you.
So, well, thank you, Erasmo. I mean, this sequence of supporters, really distinguished persons that are honoring us today in this end step of the fifth edition of T TEC. I have to call also another important contribution that we regularly have working here in Brussels and the center, as Gabriele was saying, the center, the really deep center of the European space. And there is the permanent representation of Italy to the European Union, which is always supporting. And today we have the first councillor, Michelangelo Nerini, who will give us some remarks from also your view of the institutional role. Thank you, Michelangelo.
Thank you, Engineer. And it's really a pleasure to be here with you today. It is my first time, as I just arrived in Brussels before the end of the year, and I'm assuming my role of coordinator. So I bring the regards of the permanent presentation to you all, and I'm impressed by the quality and quantity of the interventions. And this is a very momentous occasion also for us to reaffirm our engagement within the space sector on behalf, of course, of the Farnesina, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and the government as well. We are a big team of institutions working and investing, of course, in the future of space. So, of course, it is a great pleasure to be part of this edition of the T TEC, and let me start by congratulating the finalists for their excellent projects, and of course, thanking Telespazio for this opportunity. We need ideas as yours and initiatives as the T TEC to innovate and generate new products and services. This is a very important link between research and application. Those projects ultimately improve the lives of our citizens and boost the European economy, sustaining the technological edge that we're looking for and its autonomy in a difficult international context, as it was very well highlighted by speakers today in the opening segment of the conference. To this end, also, ideas need to be supported, and they need to be supported by targeted projects such as the T TEC initiative, so that ideas become projects, projects become companies, start-up, and we can enrich also the enterprise environment around this. Just 2 words before I conclude, 2 key words, skills and sustainability. On skills, as we aim to build a stronger European space sector, and in more general to brighten our Europe's future in this field, we need to invest more and more on skills, especially young people. We need to form and to nurture a new generation of researchers. Let me just remind that 2023 was a European Year of Skills, and it was very momentous year for that. Second, sustainability. This is a key word and cross-cutting word, which is relevant also for the space sector. Space debris, congestion in Earth orbit are increasing at a very fast rate, potentially unsustainable. So we must strengthen and nurture ideas, collective efforts, to ensure the sustainable use of space in the future. So we must achieve this crucial objective for the future generation and with the young generations. So, I spoke too much, and pleased to conclude by wishing all the very best to the finalists, of course, and encouraging them, like speakers before, to help us build a brighter future, both in space and on Earth. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So now I think that we have, with all the different contributions of our speakers, we have set the framework to see exactly who are the finalists to unveil the good ideas that they have proposed, that have been selected among many as the best. So Marco, it's now your turn. We need to unveil the finalists and to give the prizes.
Thank you, Luigi. I have already my microphone. So good morning to everybody. Again, thanks for all the words that have been spent up to now. Thank you for being here. We have a little less than 20 minutes for our award. So let me just say something concerning the contest, in addition to what has already been highlighted. So we are at the 5th edition. Actually, you understood that this event has been organized with the support of some partners. So IDA has already mentioned CS, SGAC, but absolutely important is the support from the agencies. So the Italian Space Agency, we already understood that, the European Space Agency, and from this year also the support from UK and Spanish space agencies. Okay, just some additional words concerning what we got from the different proposals. This year we introduced 2 different categories, one relevant to ideas and one relevant to prototype, on the basis of the different TRL of the edition of the proposals and projects that have been proposed. I can tell you that most of the proposals were targeting ideas. And among the different topics that Mr. Pasquale already mentioned at the beginning that we proposed, we can tell you that the ones for which the larger number of proposals we did receive were relevant to space exploration as well as to in-orbit servicing. Some figures. This year we had the participation of 24 different universities from 10 different countries. And what is important is that, of course, we got feedbacks from Italian universities, so from Italy, a significant number, from France, from the other European countries, but it is important to underline that we also got some proposals, 2 of them from India, one from Chile, and one from Uganda. So just to confirm how this contest is going to grow year by year. I can also tell you that this year we had more than 100 participants, by the way, 101. And if we sum the figures from all the different editions, I can tell you that we have had 368 participants up to now, 59 universities all over the world from 19 different countries. Okay, so said that, let's go to the presentation of the winners. First of all, some words about special mentions. I already told you that many of the proposals were referred to the ideas category, and so we have selected the 3 projects that, in our opinion, were had to be highlighted for some specific mention. So, for the topic space domain awareness, we would like to mention the project LeoStar, which is an innovative SST player on the market. And the team is made by the components you see on the chart. The item that has been addressed is relevant to an innovative device that uses LiDAR technology to analyze the low Earth orbit and detect space resident objects. A second special mention, still for idea category, is relevant to the topic space exploration. And the name of the proposal is HyperDart. This is very interesting because it refers to an hypersonic drone of the size of a fighter jet acting as a small sat launcher which can offer an orbit choice, a launch window, and a schedule independent and so with no compromise with other bigger payload. The third special mention, still for ideas relevant to topic in-orbit servicing, is the project named Cupid. Cupid goals actually is to streamline an end-to-end mission operations to reduce the burden of new space companies by enforcing best practices through the orbiting kits, either a drug sale kit or a thruster kit. So an applause, even if they are not here, but an applause for these guys. Okay, now we need to move to the other awards, and the guys that got them are here. So let's say that the situation becomes a little hotter. So let's start with the Test It Award. For the Test It Award, and particularly for the topic in-orbit servicing, we decided to assign it to the project named SunCubes. Particularly, I ask Alberto in representation of the team. Let me tell them why we decided that. So, as of today, solar panels and batteries actually represent a huge part of the cost and weight of satellites. That's clear. SunCubes aims to create an alternative to the current power supply system. The solution is to have a network of standard satellites with the main purpose of producing and storing energy in orbit. The energy will be transferred to the recipient satellites through the use of laser technology. SunCubes has already performed some initial tests on such a technology on the ground, and now they are ready for, to go to the next step, improving the pointing system performances and the system efficiency, targeting the recharge of a moving target on the Earth. So we think that this proposal deserves for financing a proof of concept by Leonardo to advance the technologies on the field. This is, if you just want to thank.
Hello. So thank you so much. It is a big pleasure for us to be here today, and thank for Telespazio and Leonardo for every year sponsoring this competition. And yeah, looking forward to have tested together and hopefully achieve the goals that we are envisioning. Thank you.
Okay, so this is your award. And remembering what has been said by Professor Carrera here also, this is for you. This is the Mimi that probably you already saw somewhere, but this is the mascot for YAC 2024. So thank you for that. Thank you. Okay, now let's move to the, I told you we had the two different categories. So for the category idea, the topic addressed is still space exploration. And the project that we decided to award with is DeLunary. So deploying equipment for lunar utilization and new exploration research earning. So I ask the representatives of the team to be here. So that's for you. Thank you. I give it to her. Okay, please.
Sorry, just for a few words. I mean, I would like to thank Telespazio for this opportunity, but especially also thanks the University of Napoli Federico II for supporting us and for teaching us how to broaden our horizons. So I would like to thank also all the team members that are not here, but that are following us via broadcast. So thank you so much. Looking forward to see what the Lunary will be in future. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. And these are the mascot for... thank you. Okay, good. Yeah, actually, please, let's have a picture together. Okay, so let me don't leave the podium. So let me say something about the proposal and what you are going to get as a award in addition to that one. Okay, so we know that inserting small satellites such as CubeSats into Earth orbit is now a routine operation. That's clear. The Lunary aims to bring the same simplicity to lunar orbit thanks to an automatic transport system capable of shuttling between the lunar gateways and the lunar orbit or the moon surface. Reusable, sustainable, and based on the principles of the circular economy, the Lunary system will be designed for commercial companies that will want to insert their own satellites into lunar orbit or deliver their payloads on the lunar surface in a simple and cost-effective manner. So what the award for you will be, in terms of money, 5,000 euros. But in addition to that, although the TRL that your project shows today is still low, the project is of interest for future perspectives for the whole Leonardo Group. And therefore, you will participate to the pre-incubation path offered by Lazio Innova, which also allows you to target potentially the ISABIC process. Okay? Thank you again. And now we move to the prototype category. So the three winners for the podium, let's say. Okay, so the third place for the topic space exploration has been assigned to the project named Hydrogen Peroxide Propulsion for Satellites. So I invite the team here. And before giving you the award, let me explain why. So today, we know that most medium-sized satellites are powered by hydrazine engines, a propellant that is toxic to humans and dangerous for the environment, unfortunately. The awarded project aims to use common hydrogen peroxide to power the engines of satellite. This is a possibility that has been known for some time, but it could be also useful for the moon, but so far limited by technical aspects. You intend to overcome such criticalities through the development of either specific tanks, engines, and also ad hoc software. So the award in terms of money for you will be 4,000 euros. But on top of this, since the technological context of your proposal is of interest for Leonardo Group, particularly for satellite manufacturing, the possible development of a future startup coming from your team, actually, addressing such a topic is of interest for the market of the whole group. So therefore, this team particularly will participate to the pre-incubation path as well offered by Lazio Innova. Then, finally, thanks also to the attention that you put to the sustainability and to the environment, we can say that considering that it applies not only to Earth, but also to space, so we decided to assign you also a special mention for what concerns sustainability. So, this is for you. Sì, almeno per lui. That's for you guys. If in the meantime you want to say something, I'll go on with the other ones.
Yeah, thank you very much for organizing these competitions. Without these, it's really hard for us to make progress, and all these things really get us one step closer to where we want to go. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. This is for you. Oh, this is for you. Thanks. Photo, photo, photo. Okay. Just 1 second, sorry. Facciamo solo quella finale. Okay, so now it is clear that assigning the second place, it will be also obvious who is going to win the competition. So, for the topic in-orbit servicing, and the name of the project is Hydra, Inflatable and Deployable Robotic Arm. So, I invite the team here. So, the reason for the choice was that we know that when designing a spacecraft, of course, the reduction of weight and the volume is one of the first targets of the engineers. The Hydra project actually aims to develop a robotic arm made of inflatable materials that can be retracted and closed when not in use, thus reducing, of course, the overall dimension and mass. At the same time, the project guarantees compared and your prototype compared to traditional arms, greater mobility and the range of action, maintaining a lifting force comparable to traditional robotic arms. And particularly, also the hydraulic specialized system is also under a patenting process. So the award in terms of money for you is 6,000 euros. But let me also say that as well as for the previous two teams, you are going also to have the possibility to participate to the pre-incubation path with the Lazio Innova. So this is the award. Oh, okay. Okay. So please, maybe to take probably we not put your hand here as well. Otherwise, okay. And these are for you. If you want to spend some words, please.
Thank you so much for this award. I'm so honored to be here today. I would like to thank you also, Professor Stefano Mauro and Politecnico, for giving us always a great support for our development and for next stage of our project.
Thank you. Just 1 second. For you as well. Is it?
Yeah, I think it.
Okay, let's have a photo. Come here. Okay, now for the winner, I'd like to have on the podium also Iman. Iman is she's one of the representatives of the team that was awarded with the first prize last year. I'd like to have also Luigi on the podium. Okay, and Franco and Gabriele. And let's say which is the, now it's clear which is the winner, but a mess. Okay. So for the geoinformation application platforms, the winner is Estesia. So, Ada, please. So, Ada is here in representation of a team from Spain and from Chile. And the project is really, really interesting and important. We know that lithium is a fundamental component of batteries used in a lot of applications. And it is the basis for future clean tech-based technology. Mining processes followed for lithium extraction use an enormous amount of water. So thanks to the algorithm developed by Estesia, it is possible to use information from Earth observation satellites images to use less water and in the more efficient way, also reducing the risk that there are collapses near to the mines due to the water extraction, as well as reducing the waste. So the algorithm that has been designed for lithium mines can also be easily applied to any mining activity to increase its sustainability. So the award in terms of money is for the Estesia team 10 kilo euros. But what is even more important, since your project is fully in line with one of the business line of Telespazio and with its roadmap, the T TEC evaluation board, on the basis of the maturity of where you already are today, decided that you are ready for a step up, and so we are going to offer you to participate to one of the two 2024 Seraphim Space Accelerator batches. It's up to you to decide whether in the first half or the second half of the year. Of course, this is also the opportunity to say that for the nature of the project, you also got our mention for sustainability. Okay? So thank you. And I invite you, Iman, please, you can provide. Iman, say. Exactly. Iman, if you want to say something.
So, a big thank you to Telespazio for this amazing opportunity, for all the organizations that are behind this initiative. We as startups really are looking for this kind of spaces, especially in Italy. I am based in Barcelona. My family is Italian. And we believe as a team that water and space have so much to do together. And we are just at the beginning of this big adventure. So thank you very much. And we really hope to still work together and keep in touch.
Thank you. This is for you as well. Okay, so we are over with the presentation. I'd like to have a closing remark and a closing statement. I would like to invite Luca Del Monte on the stage for this important phase of the event. Please.
Hello? Hello?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So, grazie Marco. Thanks a lot to Telespazio. I am here replacing my Director General. Joseph unfortunately cannot attend because there is an important in-flight call with the astronaut. And as you know, we cannot change the ephemeris of the space station at our will. Anyhow, I am pleased also to close this event because I was there when we launched this event. Also this year, we were in Baku when we had an announcement, a formal announcement, and at that time we renewed the partnership with ESA, and I would say that we are really very thankful to Telespazio and Leonardo for organizing events like that. It's true that these type of events are at the heart of commercialization, and for us, commercialization is based on 3 pillars. Well, I mean, this is a quote from Jeff Bezos. When asked, what do you need? What are the ingredients needed to launch a new startup, a successful one? He says always, talent, capital, and patience. We have replaced it with talent, capital, and speed, because it was absolutely needed, that is, I must say. And we are doing a lot on speed, on capital, but talent. And this is here where you're working on developing not just the next generation of engineers, which is already difficult, not the next generation of business people, but the next generation of entrepreneurs, because what I saw here today are entrepreneurs. And this is really at the heart of the interest of the Space Agency, is a priority of industrial policy nature. We need to enlarge the ecosystem, the industrial basis. We have to create more opportunities. So a big thank for Telespazio, and be sure that we will continue this partnership. This type of events are very, very important for the entire Europe. So thanks a lot.
Thank you, Luca, and we wait for you in October in Milan for the IAC 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, colleagues, and congratulations again to the winners of this ceremony. Please stay